Why am I canceling a Prime 1 pre-order? Hey, it's Chris the Batman Statue Collector. Welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. And today I am making the big decision here to cancel a Prime 1 Studio statue. Now, this one is one that I originally didn't pre-order, but it grew on me. It was one of those pieces like, I kind of like it, I kind of dig it. And then over time, I'm like, yeah, I should add it to my collection. And that is the Batman and Robin Dead End, basically Dark Knight Returns, but it is based on the cover of Jim Lee. Now, this statue is really cool because it's kind of that tunnel of love. It's got the Joker. He's been pummeled. There's an exclusive version where he's got the Batarang in his eye. It just looks like a very cool statue. Now, some of the things that have held me back, at least initially, was the fact that if you guys know me and you know the channel, I like Frank Miller. I just met him this year. I'm so pumped that I finally had a chance to meet a living legend. But I've never loved that story. I didn't love the art. Sometimes it may have grown on me a bit, but it's just like it's something that I've never really connected with. And I know I'm in the minority there, but I know there are some people that feel the same way as me. Man, oh man, you guys know how much I love my Redwolf collectible slab stands. Well, now they have something brand new that you can put right in front of your collectibles to display them however you want. Of course, they have all of the customizable nameplates and a really strong magnets. All of these that fit the slab stands also fit these plates, which is absolutely incredible. So what we're looking at here, you can see the Batman logo in front of my Batman statue. It's basically a way to display your favorite collectibles and tie it all in together. It looks absolutely fantastic. Of course, here's a Harley Quinn. It just adds a little something to your collection, and I really like the quality here. It's heavy duty. It's really well made. It's the same stuff that they use for their slab stands, but this is really just kind of like a nameplate. It's really well done, and I can't recommend these enough. Of course, you could use the existing plates that you already have, or you can order new ones. They all fit with the really strong magnets, and of course, please use code STATUE at checkout to save. I can't recommend Redwolf Collectibles enough. They are really awesome and they have amazing quality. RedwolfCollectibles.com. And so if it was just a Frank Miller piece, probably would not be as interested. But the fact that it was a Jim Lee piece, okay, now you have my attention, right? And so I thought, okay, I'm finally going to go ahead and get this. Even though it's not my favorite story, it's Jim freaking Lee, right? And I am a major fan of Jim Lee. I've met him, 4 times now? I've been very lucky to have sit on his panels, and I've even asked him a question or two. And so it's been really cool to be able to have a chance to talk to him and just appreciate his artwork. And now even more so, now that he's doing Hush 2, it's very exciting. So anyway, this particular piece, and this one retails for $13.99 for the deluxe. And that is what I got because you get the Joker with it. You can get a standard version for about $1,200, and that gets you the Batman and Robin, right? But no Joker, no splash, and that's okay. I think the regular version was really cool. But whenever I started looking at this, one of the things that, really definitely has my attention was, not only how cool it looked, but also the dimensions. 48 centimeters wide by 61 centimeters deep. Now that's a pretty darn deep piece. And I was like, just like Batman Zero Year or Tactical Throne, I'm like, where am I going to put these things? Where are they going to work? And I definitely could figure it out. I could definitely add or subtract some things. And especially if I do some more shelving, I could definitely accommodate this thing. But it's kind of an oval shaped item. And one of the things that I was always kind of like leery about was the fact that, with this particular piece, it looked small. Now it's quarter scale. Now with those dimensions, it's a pretty large base, right? But at the same time, whenever I saw it, now this was shown at Tokyo Comic Con 2022. It's 2025. It was shown at 2022. And it's still not out. Okay? So I saw it next to some Hush pieces. If you go back, if you see that footage, I even watched it again today. It's just you pan by and it's small, right? Okay, so it was one of those things where I'm like, okay, it's probably time to sink or swim, okay, with this piece. Now I've been fine leaving it on pre-order or whatever. So over the last, I don't know, year and a half, if not more. A lot of times turnaround time for statues around 2 years. Okay. So let's say 22 to 23, 23 to 24. Okay, it's 25. So let's just say it's been a year-ish that I've had to wait. Waiting's part of the game. It is just part of it. But the main thing with this one is I've got a delayed notice from Prime 1 because I ordered it directly from Prime 1. And I got a delayed notice that this thing is going to be delayed because of factory issues, factory control issues. Like they haven't been happy with the results. Now, that could be true, or it could be complete BS to pass the blame onto somebody else. And it could be just that they're not ready to ship it. But Tactical Throne, which came out way after this one, is shipping. A lot of other ones that have come out after this is also shipping. So I don't know if it is a factory issue or not. And I'm going to give them a benefit of the doubt, and let's say it is. But let's say I got that first message over a year ago. And now I've had my fourth one. Fourth, that says the same thing. It's delayed. We're really sorry about that. Blah, blah, blah. So because of this 3-year delay, and again, I'm fine with waiting for things. But at the end of the day, I have decided, based on the title of this video, of course, that I've decided to cancel this one. So I've reached out to Prime 1, and I'm going to see if I can get my deposit back. I don't know if I can. It is called a non-refundable deposit, but sometimes companies will refund that if it's been a long time or if there's been like these crazy delays. This one has had a crazy delay. So I have decided to reach out and at least cancel it. Now, if I have to lose my deposit, so be it. Now, some of you might say, Chris, you should get it. You should review it, sell it, blah, blah, blah. Well, this is a difficult time right now to sell. Okay. And so I don't want to go through that mess. Now, would I probably appreciate this statue? Yes. I still think it's awesome. I still think it's cool. But for the amount of money, for $1,300 plus shipping, like Tactical Throne for me was over $520. So something like this, even if it's like $400 for this one, that's a lot of money. And I keep thinking, it goes back to what my friend Matt Martin said. And you have to pardon my French here, okay? And I don't cuss very often on the channel, but I'm going to say it. If it's not an oh shit piece, then it shouldn't belong in the Batcave. And that's kind of where I'm at with my collecting. If it's not a wow piece, if it's not a piece that you look at and go, man, I still love this thing. This thing still is just awesome. Then it's going to go. This is an awesome looking piece, but it's not an OS piece, right? At least for me. It might be for you. But at the end of the day, that is why I have decided to cancel this piece from Prime 1 Studio. It's never easy to decide. It is nice to think that I'll have that money for something else. I did buy the Dark Knights Metal Harley. That was an unexpected purchase. And some of you might say with that piece, like, Chris, that's probably going to be a piece you don't have forever. And you might be right, because again, I don't have a connection to the metal series. I love my Batman Who Laughs. I really like the way this Harley looks, so we'll see. Time will tell. But as always, I've treated my collection like a museum. Pieces come in, pieces go out, and that's fine. But with this particular piece, that is why I decided to cancel, because of the delays, because of the spacing issue. And again, I'm to the collecting part of my life where it's got to be a wow piece. Does that make sense? Like, I think of Batman versus Killer Croc from Prime 1 that's coming. That's going to be a wow piece, right? So that's what I need to focus on. That's what I'm going to focus on going forward. Sometimes I do get the itch just to buy something, and so I will sometimes. And then usually I sell it because it's not a wow piece. I was just trying to scratch that itch. And I need to do a better job of that, of having that focus going forward. Okay? So anyway, that's my long story. I hope you enjoyed it, me rambling on about this statue. Let me know if you agree with me. Let me know if you think I'm making a big mistake. I would love to hear your thoughts. Okay? Anyway, I'll let you guys go. Thank you so very much. I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll see you soon right here in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.